Hi. In this video, I'm going to show you how to stretch your iliopsoas. Iliacus, Psoas Major fuse together, they attach in here. In my opinion, there are very few muscles in the body that when they get tight wreak more havoc than the iliopsoas. So I check for it regularly, and when I find a tightness, I work with my clients to release it. Now, there's a few things that almost always go along with a tight psoas. One is an underfunctioning core. The other one is lengthened and weakened glutes. Now, we don't find it always, but as a general rule, that's the case. But it's also one of those muscles that everybody thinks they have tightness in. And in fact, I might find it in maybe 15% of the clients I test. So, first stretch. What we're going to do is a standing stretch for the iliopsoas. All right, so what you're going to do here, you're going to be on the toe of the back leg. All right, the knee is just slightly behind the body. From there, to make it effective, you have to pull in the stomach muscles, you have to squeeze your butt, and you're sort of pressing the tailbone forward a bit. So it's a super active stretch. Without it being active, you're not going to feel anything. So when I activate, I feel a little bit of a stretch here. My psoas isn't actually short, but this is where you would feel it, right in there. In that case, if it's a really tight one, I'll often get people to stretch it a couple times a day, right, left, minimum of 30 seconds. Now, there are going to be some of the clients that I teach this to don't feel anything because the muscles you need to work to make an effective stretch, they're not working well enough to make it work. In that case, I'm going to show you a kneeling stretch, which is more of a stretch for the quad, but it can work quite well for the psoas as well. So here we go. You're going to come down onto one knee. Now in this case, you want the knee to be directly below the hip. But just like with the standing one I showed you, you want to pull in the stomach muscles. As best you can, squeeze the butt, feeling like the tailbone is coming forward. And you have to hold these two muscle groups. And then you'll start to feel a stretch there. All right? So once again, 30-second hold, right, left, a couple times a day. Now, just to keep in mind that we have to address all the reasons for that tightness. So I don't just give people stretches and send them on their way and think that's going to solve it. That's not what this video is about, but if you want to know what to do, just send me a note. Thanks for watching.